Alright. Hopefully this thing's on. Yeah, I don't know what happened just now. Random network error. Wait, oh, I didn't even know. I didn't know either. I assumed everybody was busy, so I was just talking my head off just doing this. Alright, well, you good. I'm just still doing the first assignment, trying to get these modules for the next season, which comes out, I think, in a month. Well, it gotta be. I think like this is like the end. I'm pretty sure it's like the end game, pretty much, for like the next season. So I gotta be overpowered for it. One is Haley 6 for 60. Tempting, but that's all my caliber. $1,500? For what? For what? What? Less MP and dimension modifier? That's two useless stats. I like trains. I'm sure you do. Yeah, you would be bunny. Well, judging by your outfit, I think you liking trains isn't that far off. Like every kind of it too. Let me go ahead and go to this freaking onslaught again. This is the wrong mode. And killing people with a firearm in this thing, I'm gonna have to I would either have to pick Serena or I have to pick Glay for it. That's huge. Wait, who is that? Look, an Overwatch character. But uncomfortable with this team because this guy's beaten it nearly 500 times. Is that? Wait, hold on. Are you trying to be Daphne from Scooby-Doo? Hold on. This is Daphne from Scooby-Doo. And this person is Blair.
The energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
I was unaware that the first Descendant collab with Scooby-Doo. But you're real talk. Seriously, I actually am kind of optimistic to see who the next, or what the next groups are going to collab with. I've already said I wanted to collab with. I said I think 3 different games. There was DMC 3, if not 4. And then the other one was Metal Gear Rising. But if I were to take a random guess, assuming they even so much as collab with anything Konami, it would just be Amber Rose's skins. Now this game will probably it would either be Reiko, Dixie, or it'd be Evil Rose. Knowing this game and how they do their skins. What did I get hit by? I know it wasn't you. I was saying, like, it had to be somebody else. But then again, like when it comes to like other collabs and everything, I did pick Katana and Melina and Jade, so me personally, I just didn't expect Scooby Doo as all it was.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
And we're doing good this, with this team actually.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful. Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
It's probably a toxic tech, yeah. The one thing I don't have, and the thing is, I've already said in the past, if I actually decide to use that red ring on Freyna, what's going to happen is I'm going to be optimistic. It's going to be one of two stats that gets red. It's either going to be health or it's going to be dimension modifier. Both of which I don't need. Because for some reason, whenever I use a gold ring or a red ring, it always gives me blue stats and everything else, and then red or gold on something that I don't want. That happens all the time with, I think especially Dire. Which for me is the queen of bad modules. Like her and Haley. Meanwhile, you go to a character like Freyna, they all, like, most of those work. Because you can make her crit or non-crit. Like with characters like Daya, characters like Haley, and then you gotta make them very specific. Okay, I'm back.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly.
I doubt anybody's going for that deal with Cloud and all that. I told you guys, like most chat stuff you're gonna see in there, they're gonna be selling a lot of female modules. Wait, what? Calling Chad jobless where you make videos on that stuff. Well, I don't because he's not on my radar. I was saying, like, he just is a huge fan of Bunny that apparently people, I guess, without his opinion, because he tries to make videos, like, first on everything, regardless of whether the information is 100% accurate. And got so much of a following that he was even one of the people that was asking the devs questions during the most recent live stream, amongst a bunch of other people who looked about a good 30 years older than me. A full-time job. You know what? I have two words for that particular thing. Who cares? I don't care how much he gets paid in chat. It's trade chat, not world chat. You want to flaunt how much money you have? Go to world chat with that. I come here to sell modules. I say, like, people were. I've always said this in the past. Like, people literally what? They begged and pleaded that they wanted trade chat to be its own separate chat because how many people were spamming the stuff to try to sell the Caliber, and they were being called broke because of it. And now all of a sudden we have this chat and people out here still going to this chat to either flaunt wealth or say stupid stuff. And it's like, I want to care less, but I quite physically can't.
Energy concentration point stabilized.
What did I get?
Incredible, Descendant.
Okay, another Glay module. Cooldown 9. This is not bad. If it was cooldown in hell, oh, they're not buying it for 1K. They're buying that for 100K. Or what for 1K? Your Sesame Child is situation in the world chat. Go to world chat with that. No one wants to hear that over here. Or see that, I guess. Can't hear text. They might buy a 1K or something. What, again, what module is it? That's 1K. That's for excess detention. I don't get it. People are saying that's for excess detention. If you're desperate for attention, at least for somebody in the first Descendant, PM them. That's what this is for. People literally lose the... Like, how do people completely, like, neglect private messaging in this game if you want somebody's attention? Just say hi. The worst they can do is not respond back. Or tell you to spawn a cactus or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Straight up just... No. Again, I don't know. Again, I don't know why they do that. They call people broke. I mean, here's the thing. it's kind of like me in this game. It's like me trying to sell modules. I just don't want to spend too much money on this game. So I pretty much try to get any module that I know that I might not need, but somebody else might need, and put it in the chat, and then I let them price it them by themselves. And as a result of doing so, I've actually been able to get a bunch of outfits without spending so much as a dime in this thing. While also, at the same time, pretty much increasing the friends list in the social thing. As you can see. Only a fraction of them in here are people that I actually talk to on PlayStation. Some of the rest of them are on like PC and all that. But yeah, calling somebody broke because they're trying to sell modules. Oh, stupid. And speaking of world chat, what's going on over here? A job is they're still talking about jobs, but you know what? It might be the same person. Mom cooked my sausage. That's good for you. Mommy glazed skin is good. So they're talking about pretty much glazed skin, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be buying. Frame 1. Is streaming a job? It can be. But I hope you have a wide enough audience. I mean, again, like it's live streaming. It's like I'm trying to think of people who actually have made live streaming a job. Because some people just do like just pre-recorded videos, and some balance both. And let me see here real quick the other comment that you sent me here earlier. The game has to get people with this. Well, yeah, that's the case with a lot of games where they're behind the screen, and as a result, they can, like, pretty much that's where they think they can just say whatever they want with zero, like, consequence, repercussion. Because if they met somebody in, oh shoot, why do that? But yeah, if they met somebody in real life saying what they said, like they'll be missing a couple of teeth. I have everything except my haters. No. Shoot. That was my own fault. Trying to see that person. Who was it anyway? A regular guy? Oh, you're not about to kill me like that. Can't even see him. Careful, like, you know, like the spawn something near me the way I'm down. Are you freaking serious? The floor disappeared. Don't even mind me, just get some damage. How much damage can your shoulder take? So why are you selling your Haley mods when old Haley is releasing soon? Because he wants to. Don't tell him what he Can and can't sell.
I'm in danger. It won't happen again.
And besides, he has a whole like month, more than a month, to get more Haley modules. So let him sell what he needs to now. If anything, it's smarter for people to actually buy it now because they're going to be at discounted prices. Because when Ultimate Haley comes out, everybody's going to overinflate it. You see? Because I have a good mind to eat them. See? Exactly. As a matter of fact, where is your mod? This is a... Let's just see something real quick. I'm not going to change her build because she's getting an ultimate. Well, I'm not either. I had her fully built way before I even knew that her ultimate was coming out. Just done this for 500. Now, if you buy this, you are getting scammed. You get singular modifier, which you need ratio because it's better. Dimension ratio, which you're not going to need because she doesn't do anything dimension-wise, unless, of course, her other ultimate variant actually does dimension stuff. Defense is okay, and then chill is gone. So yeah, that being worth 500 is a scam. At max, I say 100. Just because it's triple gold doesn't mean it's always good. I could literally get duration, shield, and health for Haley all gold. That doesn't mean it's worth 500. What is best Haley stats you suggest? Cooldown and crit damage. If you're doing a 3-1, you need singular. Don't need crit rate because she generates her own. If you want to do it, that's fine. You can actually get rid of one of the modules then, doing that. Again, the only one I'm not testing it right now because I'm about to fight this guy, and two, I don't have a keyboard next to me to type faster. How long do I got touched that fight? And I got a Ajax module at the end of it. Yeah, see, I got nearly 2 billion damage doing that with her. But you're looking back at that comment, there's a couple of games that I play where people will get a little too comfortable with what they're saying in chat. Or through PlayStation or whatever. I'm assuming that I'm assuming what happened. Jordan was that they had every opportunity in the world and decided not to do it. Negotiation possible. Yeah, it's not worth 3,000. Don't know where he pulled that price from. Alright, I'm gonna try Onslaught again. From the looks of things, they're favoring Glay in terms of modules, which I don't mind. People have been asking for Glay modules anyway. So I'll put this one in this particular chat and see what happens.
Please activate the stabilizer.
Oh, actually, I'll put it near the end, actually. I want to do it during the beginning of Onslaught, because if somebody actually does respond and doesn't have too much time on, I don't want to up and leave my team like mid-match, otherwise I'd be a hypocrite. I defeated one person with a firearm in this mode so far. Because again, this mode is like, it's very like skill-centric. Okay. I like how as soon as I join this thing, all of a sudden somebody wants to buy an Ajax module. Like that almost never happens.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
Yeah, went to buy that. Well, you're not getting my red defense. I spent too long trying to grind for a red defense, and I finally got one. So I'm keeping that one. If I get another red defensive module for him, then I'll sell it.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Good job. I'll look at Discord in a second. I see a notification. It's gonna take me about a good best on this mode, probably like 10 minutes. Assuming we won't die in that time, then I'll be able to see it a little earlier than 10 minutes. Actually, no, it could be less than 10 minutes anyway, because I can do it in between waves.
Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. It has you in its sights, Descendant. Be careful.
Good job.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
But yeah, like I said, what I mean in between waves, I mean as in between waves 2 and 3, and then 4 and 5. So basically, every 2 waves I'll check it. And what I'm going to do is check it after this next 50 kills, since that'll be the end of this wave.
Zone stabilization confirmed.
Okay.
Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Hold on. Okay.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
I guess me and that person are on the same page. Me and Biesa.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful. Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant, unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Singular crit damage cooldown. I don't have that. I probably used to. I sold it already.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant.
Cheap mods. Well, all my mods are cheap because, like I said in the past, all my mods are open price. But some people don't know what open price means and just blank stare. Either that or they just don't know where to set it. That is a duplicated comment I'm recording on screen. Again, like I said on PS5, it's like the comments don't pop up like that for other people. On the PS4, you can play a game and you can just permanently see it on the right side of the screen as soon as I click the option on.
You need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
No, it's a good thing I got the extra health buff. Because I would be dead by now. And I'm trying not to burden any teammates with my deaths. Where is his health? What did I get it
Head back
for?
to base when you're ready.
Okay, now. Oh wow. Okay, that's hmm. It's real good. Someone saw it. Kind of like put in the chat right now. Let's see here. Went by high crit, and high rate. So I had to find high crit damage and crit rate at mastery rank 20 for him, which I guarantee you I don't have. Could put money on that one. Would that be real quick? Because I have to do this mission but one more time. I have to complete the mission one more time so I can get a guaranteed double gold module for a character. And I just got one of the better ones for now. Even though it is negative on tech, people can still use fusion for the mobby one. So that's why I said it was really good. Actually, let me try that real quick. Let me put the no one on there. Wait, what you got currently? Okay. Yeah, PM off. Gold crit damage and gold range. In the meantime, while I'm waiting on somebody for that one, assuming anybody actually shows up to try to buy that module, I need to get my run back on that boss. I'm not doing it in private. I say, like the past two bosses, if not just this boss, been kind of annoying doing it in solo. And it's kind of my understanding that apparently, I don't know if people were saying it was too easy on challenge mode, which is a harder version of what I'm already doing, which is way annoying. And now I believe it's going to be an extreme difficulty, which is going to be the hardest of it. Meaning that even people who, like, I don't call them whales, but just people who have like the best possible stuff you can get are still going to struggle. Now, why would I want to play a mode like that when I already struggle in this mode? This isn't even the hardest one already, currently. Let me look at this comment more thoroughly on Discord. I got 7 seconds to do so. Okay. Is that Haley? I'm trying to figure out why he picked Haley for this one. I mean, I'm assuming he has a plan. But just know that if this person's weakness was ice, I wouldn't even be Freyna right now. I'd probably be Daya. Speaking of, I think the next boss that's coming out, I think is going to be a fire boss. So I can use ice at my leisure, which means I'm going to be picking either Daya or Ultimate Haley, depending on what they give her in the game. Unroll Serena modules. Nobody say anything about that nail module. Because, again, right now, and it's been just for the past, I think, like 7 days or so. Like, a lot of people aren't necessarily buying, they're more so selling. And the people who are trying to buy are looking for the most specific stuff imaginable, to the point where it's like only a very small percentage of people have it, and unfortunately it's not at the stats that they actually want. And I know, because sometimes they'll say something like willing to buy, let's say, singular crit damage, or just I say like looking for high roll Haley mod. Then afterwards it'll be more specific or something, because I'm assuming when somebody gave them a high one, it wasn't the ones that they wanted. Okay, so right on the Sigma sector. And I'm not comfortable picking Freyna for this mode. As a matter of fact, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think anybody's picked Freyna for this mode, because they're smart. $10K. I don't know where to get these prices. Alright, time to be Onslaught Mobile one more time so I can get this. And I could, hold on, I got another kill over here. So if I just keep upgrading turrets and the like, this week I can get that. But yeah, like I said, I have to hope that I get a module. For double gold, though, based on characters that I have that I don't really have a lot of good modules for, I would have to say, the game would have to give me a character like Luna, Bunny, Viessa, or it's gonna sound weird, but Ajax. I see straight kick on the screen again, but you know that's kind of what the game is right now. Alright. Well, speaking of cake, what is the release date for DOA 6 last round? I'm pretty sure it's soon, as they already had a couple of trailers already there. I assume it's not really available.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs.
Because needless to say, no, I'm not going to be getting that last round or whatever.
You need to interact with the target device.
Because I don't even know what they're even putting into the game. The last I checked when they talked about it, or somebody was commenting on it, they just said there was nothing but like, probably like slight bug fixes or something. Like, there wasn't really too much to the last round time. I'm hearing a lot of less than positive things about that. Which is why I don't want to hear in Dead or Alive game, because like I said with any other game, once it succeeds. What? Welcome back, man. If you were spotting this someone here. Check YouTube in a little bit. And then my phone's still on the Discord. So I didn't.
Prepare
Let
for
me switch
combat.
screens. Okay.
Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. It has you in its sights, Descendant. Be careful. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
We owe that potentially a great price. It is. Take advantage of it. Especially now that they're giving people like the red rings and whatnot.
Descendant,
It's really likely that I actually might use one of the red rings on Daya. But I know it's gonna happen. Like, they're gonna give me shoot. Like, they might give me singular for her. What is happening? He literally hit me while I wasn't looking. You gutless coward. This man targeted me while I was targeting somebody else. I'm also gonna check the second anniversary shop after this as well, assuming that we finish this. Who? You or me?
Zone stabilization confirmed.
Because
Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC. Descendant, the enemy offensive
I mean, you could
is
just sell
beginning.
modules.
Time to utilize your tactical options.
So even like, you wouldn't just blow money like that. Just go to a nightclub or something.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
Well, making a bad decision would be looking at your descendants and thinking to yourself, they need to pick Jaber or Blair.
Confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Yeah. Well, the first Descendant is a fun free-to-play game with a lot of grinding that focuses a lot more on cake than anything else. And I just described how many seasons worth of gameplay. Well, they know what. Well, they know what's up. That's why they have physics on it too. Look up, man. Look up, dude. They're like, don't say that. We did. You can show your voice again. Like, they're like, I just didn't want to share earlier because you're talking about sensitive stuff earlier.
Engage combat readiness.
But
Enemy
yeah, that
reinforcements
is.
detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid
Whoa,
alert.
hey, whoa, hold on. When you play this game, you need to take a shower afterwards. So what are you planning on doing? Well, what are you talking about? I sound crazy because, you know, I'm the person talking in this thing, so they're thinking to themselves, wow, he's talking to whatever there. No, there's only probably about a good, assuming that people actually do look back on this. It's probably going to be like 2 other people, if not 3, that knows who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. What you're talking about over here. She calls it depraved. I can't kill in no 15 seconds. Let's go back over here. Real quick, quit on Haley. It's very specific.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant.
What do you think you said?
Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC. Descendant. The enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Okay. You know, again, you know, most of the time I do welcome your voice being shared, so when I talk I don't sound crazy, but you sound crazier than I do right now, so.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
Come on, man. Why are you saying this? I guess I know what I guess I know what your title is when you join the bloodline. Look. Right hand man. No, the right hand man. I'm sure you get the joke. Man. Who told you this?
Initiating final defense operations. Deploy all available resources.
What I miss?
Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
But yeah, what you miss? You didn't. Oh shit, was not. But yeah, you didn't really miss anything like that. I was playing this game, had network error, and right now I'm talking to some people from the party right now. The voices aren't shared, so I do sound crazy, yes. But right now, I think for the most part, I'm talking about. I don't want to describe it really, because it. There's way too much stuff on the screen. just say, like, this isn't even the first Descendant anymore. This is Ninja Warrior. I said, like, this is like they're putting everything on the screen to kill me right now. I could barely focus on the enemies themselves. Oh, now it's going to go down. Falling down the most animated way possible. Alright, you know what? Hold on. They bought another bikini. Just go to all the females and go to like the very top. Alright, they I'll check it again. Alright. Oh, no, that actually reminds me. I never checked the prices of the actual skins themselves. Like, I talked about it earlier, and then I actually see the prices of them. Because I said earlier they'll cost a pretty penny, and never once checked it. So I think it reminded me we were talking about swimsuits in this game. No, like a lot of what you're seeing are new ones, because this is the summer. So of course they're gonna have more summer swimsuits, and because they pay so little attention to the guys, everybody shares the same one, while the girls have their own individual ones.
Mission accomplished, Descendant.
And I got, Jesus Christ, this game loves Glay. No, I'm telling you, like this is the third module I got in this one mode for her. This game is like. Willing to buy Serena toxic skill modifier. Toxic. Shut up, troll. I say like because you know Serena's a fire character. Willing to buy 9 attribute stuff for Haley soon. Someone sell me an arcade league. Oh, cool. I'll go ahead and private message you. You could. Open price. Yeah, that's right. See, I'm quick with it. $10K. Hold on, it's not the vote. Where's the time going? Where? Oh, I mean, I'm just playing in the play right now. But so like, as in like clothes-wise, right now, I don't think I have an actual goal. I'm just trying to get caliber. I think for when the next season comes out. Right now, bro. Speaking, Serena is not a toxic character. If yes, this outfit does come in a package. You can also just you can also just buy it separately. Any good? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's good. selling. So this is precisely what I mean when I say that people don't pay attention to the PMs, because the person literally said he wants to buy RK Leak. I sent it in a private message, which is pretty much 1% away from it being like max, and he hasn't said anything yet. Unless of course he wants it to be max, to which that's what he should have started with. Okay, so those. Yeah, here we go. A whole bundle, but that's not. This is a sieve, just a 2. Like, I think, Jesus Christ, I get 100 dice from here. I have to really grind if I want to do that, but I'll do this first. I need a red ring. Which, by the way, Demon, like I said, if you do play this, make sure you go for the red ring. I'll use it right now. Actually, I'm use it on Dire once. If it's terrible, then I'm gonna have to wait on it a little bit. Because red ring Demon is that you get a guaranteed red stat. I'm hoping it's crit damage. I'll probably do it after around the 5th one. I'll probably use the red one. I knew it was gonna give me something I didn't want. It gave me red range. Because for some reason this game really thinks that I'm a range descendant for every character. This is actually, despite having red, worse than what I have here. So that was a waste of a red ring, which is precisely why I'm gonna wait a little bit. 200? For what? Hold on. For a triple blue? If yours is worth 200, then anything I sell for Nell is worth 2K. Let me check Discord real quick. I see a notification over here. Let's see here. Can you draw? I mean, if I get time, yeah, sure. I've been trying to draw more anyway. Like I said, I'm gonna try to within the next 2 days try to get a Independence Day drawing, and I might consider doing that drawing as well. Just want to message. Oh, I did. Give me a second. Let me scroll up. Unless, of course, you're talking about the Sandrone thing, which I saw. Yeah, I saw that message. I apologize if I didn't say anything about it. Almost God roll. Anyone have delightful res? 23, huh? Let's see if I can send him one. $23, I could give him this. Where's that one module that I've been trying to sell for a while? Yeah, it's right here. The fusion one and the crit damage. And I'm going to take a slight guess and say, oh, he didn't see the message again. Because for some reason, everybody just ignores PMs in this game. Once upon a time, when somebody probably messaged you, there was a red dot right here. Lord Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy in the world. Nothing will ever even closer to it. That's up for debate. The Lord of the Rings is a good trilogy. It is. If you can get past the trees talking, of course. Be a scene you're fully invested in, all of a sudden it stops to have them talking. Alright, let me see here real quick. Alright. I'm all caught up. I'll probably switch this off soon. Just you just gotta figure out which one was switch it for. Yeah, see, like I said, they just really respond. Even when you DM them in this game. Well, I feel like the only thing I have to sell to get anybody's attention is the module that I currently have for Haley, which is until I get a better one, not for sale. I'm just checking something on Discord again. Alright. When to sell... I mean, it's fine. That module. How much more of these can I actually get? So from the looks of things, I think I can only get these particular dice if I Alright, so I guess the only way I can get the dice is by buying it in that particular shop. It's like 100 of them. So I'll just have to keep playing the game and just like pretty much killing enemies the entire time. Got 545. Okay. I could get one here. There's a daily for this, but the dice here are more important. Okay, I'll roll the dice 5 times and now look at Discord. I see another notification there. I'm in the wrong menu each time for some reason. Okay, I have to hope that I get a 1, so I can get this 10 gold rings, and then try to get this right here, at the very end. 6. This game keeps giving me stuff like that. There we go, got it. Got 1,000 anniversary tokens, which will put me at not this menu actually. No, so another 10 of these. If I get one more hourly bonus for those, there's 200 of these, 100 of these, 5 gold rings. I've got more of these than anybody, I swear. Got a good bunny and was that Valby? Yeah, Valby. Hit me for prices. Well, I'm not gonna do that because I got like 60 right now. It's gonna stay that way until anybody decides to actually purchase a module, which seems to not be happening because everybody's trying to sell all this stuff at ridiculously high prices because everybody has their eyes glued on making Serena's cake right now, so they're gonna be trying to get how much, because now it's actually a good segue into how much it's actually is worth. Oh, that's why it's worth 7,000. So now I know everybody's trying to sell this stuff at ridiculously high prices. If I want to get it solo, it's like 750, of course, but for the next 55 days, it's this price, and then after that, it's going to be 12,000. Which, wait a minute, how much is 12,000 for this? 12,000 cal. Wrong menu. 12,000. Over $100, huh? You know, I can get a girlfriend for free, and I can buy her an actual swimsuit for a lesser price. As I say, like doing that, no, I'm not doing that. Not know why everybody's trying to scam people in the chat. I guess I saw triple red somewhere. Oh, I did. It's over 200. You know, if I actually had 200, I would actually get this off of the person. There was a person who was, oh, that was a triple red I was looking at. The one I sold him for 700 caliber. He's trying to sell it at 7,000. See, he's trying to speedrun getting the swimsuits. Alright, let me check Discord. I kind of halfway figured with that one. Only because of the view. But sometimes drawings like that do make for, I guess, good pictures. Still. Alright, let's see if I can kill these guys in a quick amount of time, which I definitely can with Fiesta, so hold on. Someone's people to get a swimsuit. Well, because there was a module. So just to see what happened. So there's a module that I sold for from Sharon. I got it from somebody else, I think for like 200. Somebody, when I showed it in the chat, somebody offered 700. So I think I made like $500 off of that. Not dollars. I apologize. Caliber. If I had $500, I'd be playing something else. Man. I'd be playing RE9. I have a better controller, which I already said earlier. I actually do have one next to me. That's better. I'll use it later. But yeah. I sold a Sharon module, made a 500 caliber profit, and now he's trying to turn around the chat, and for a while now, for at least 3 weeks or 4 weeks now, has been trying to sell that at prices at like 5,000 to 7,000 caliber. And I know for a fact he's really trying hard to sell it for 7,000 caliber because the swimsuits right now, on sale at least, are 7,000. See? 7,230. Unless you want to get it at 12K over here, which is over $100 worth, just for swimsuits in this game. I do not know which one is more egregious in terms of pricing. You know, actually no. Dead Life 6 is. So is Dead Life 5. I'm not going to tell you why. As much as I could talk about this game, trying to sell you stuff like at $100, this is a free-to-play game. Dead or Alive 5 and 6 are not free-to-play games unless you play last round. And even then with last round, on both of them, you only have access to like, I think it's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we're like 6 characters. You get, I think it's, you have to correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't done it in a while. I think it's Kasumi, Hayabusa, Ayane, and Hayate, and then you get 2 characters for free every 2 weeks. So you get a combination of like Bass and Mila, or you get something like Hanoka and like Marie Rose or something. It's just stuff like that. See, if he priced this thing lower rather than trying to sell it at 7,000, he'd be able to sell it. And this guy's trying to do 6K for this one. Do you see what I mean? What I mean, people are trying to overprice their model. This is not worth 6K. No, as a matter of fact, no. This is 6,000K. I apologize.
Environmental data collection at the Axiom deposit has been
So,
completed.
based on what
Please
he said
activate the stabilizer.
here, that would be what? About like a 6 million caliber, I believe. And no module is worth 6 million caliber. Again, that's why I either sell my stuff at low prices or have them set their own prices. I try to make it fair on everybody, because I know not everybody can afford ridiculously high stuff like that. But also, like, because again, like I said in the past, when I think about people selling buying stuff, I think about people who are also on a budget as well. Not getting toxic modifier, man. I know he's joking, still. You know, if I picked the next, he'd been dead already. But I decided to, kind of pull on this whip I'm using now, dressed as one of my own characters. Double crit epic mod, huh? Please tell me I got one. Because I think I do. I do. It's blue and purple though, but I'll still see if he needs it anywhere. There's one. I think I have a second one, don't I? I surprisingly don't. I'm gonna take this mod and I'll probably work on it like 5 times. If I can get a better double crit or fire and crit, then that'd be good. I want to buy mod for VS or Dia. Alright, let's like this. It's gotta be Inez. And there is quite literally no way that I went through this whole day literally texting people every single module that they've been asking for, and not a single response is there. Maybe I should just send it to the general chat rather than PMing them. Maybe look at it that way. Even though you can still look at it here and it'd be highlighted in purple. Alright, where's that Leopard mod from earlier? Because seeing as how everything's like half off right now, I'm not using this shit. This game here. You know what? I might use one. And for the most part, they're terrible. This game could have a thing that literally shows a double red ring so you can get 2 reds at the same time, and it'll still give me a trash module somehow. You know what? I use the gold rings on her. I'll probably do it twice or so. Cooldown duration, I think, is good. This guy gives you some terrible modules. I bet you if I use a gold ring on Freyna, it'll be halfway decent. See? Halfway decent. Okay. There are no buyers here, only sellers. Yeah, see? Well, to be fair though, you're trying to sell your modules at 6 million a piece, so that's your fault. But yeah, like I've already said earlier, everybody's gonna be trying to sell stuff and not buy anything because everybody's oogling these freaking skins right now. And this is halfway offensive. Actually, let me get a bunny module, actually, that might help. Max health for bunny, are you serious? It's a good thing they use that red ring. Oh god, bro, if you're gonna like, I would say roughly 95% of people that do speak in world chat is in English, not whatever I have to decipher right here. which is si ya sé que no soy, pero debo de admitir que no suelo hacer bailes acá. Yeah, if we can get Google Translate to speak English. And whatever he said could have been in world chat, not trade chat. And this person's responding. Alright, yeah, you guys work that out in private messaging or something. You know what? That's what I need to do. I need to just go to any module I say and just say open price for any of them. But as I've already stated before, people don't understand what that means, so I guess I have to find some alternative way to say it. So let's see here. These people are dying so fast that a weapon that literally auto locks on to anybody that's in range with this particular thing. I can't even hit. Xeno fluid and more glaze stuff. 50 of these. You know what? I'll bite one time. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me adjust this mic real quick. I'm gonna roll about 4 times on Glay. Then I'm gonna use one of the red rings. I've already used it on Dia and failed. I know that a character like Glay is a little more flexible when it comes to modules. So if I get a good one before, then I'll keep it, and I don't have to use the red ring. It's a lot of crit rate. Anybody else would have been fine. Actually, I do 6. Well, let's not go overboard with that. It was double crit. Oh. Let me guess. At the event he does respond, which is a 95% chance that he won't. The 5% is just gonna say something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm not interested in that," or "Oh, that's not what I'm looking for." I don't need a good crit damage bunny. I just saw some ones I already do have. Unrolled runners. I think I have a few of those, but they're pretty decent, so I'm not gonna sell them. At least for cheap. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get what I can before Walker actually shows back up. This actually reminds me. After this run, this mission, I do need to do that one mission again. Um, that bounty mission. I have to give me some thought. I know I know I got a couple of those. I probably got at least two, so I can get some decent modules and get some more of the rings. I'll look at that in a second. See a comment. On the right side of my screen, it's a duplicate. So I know for a fact there's another one in there. Squadra Talk is this Saturday, and the colors are yellow and purple, so not base Goku Black. Well, again, for purple, it could. I don't know. If I'm gonna assume purple, let me put it here so it doesn't fall off the cliff here. So yellow and purple, if I had to take a guess here, would be there's Golden Frieza, even though Frieza just came out. Anyway, so there's Golden Frieza. I'm trying to think of people that are yellow and purple. I say launch, but her hair is blue. I thought it was just gonna be a thing where she sneezes or something. All of a sudden, she gets a buff. I mean, we'll see. Again, maybe that's just a hint for one character. I still hate the fact that I hate the fact that we have to wait this long for him to be in the game, assuming he's going to be in the game. If they make Goku Black a helper, all help is lost. And they listen to Blue Goku and Vegeta. I mean, we'll see. There's a chance that'll happen. Crit damage. Wait a minute. I think I have one. Give me a second. Hold on. Find this module real quick and then show them because I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. Yeah, here we go, right here. All right. Give me a couple seconds. Well, let's see here. Alright, I'm all caught up with comments, but yeah, I have to see who it is. It doesn't make much sense for a game to have Zamasu and Bulma playable for Goku Black and Jiren. And yeah, I'm bringing Jiren in there because Toppo's in there. Like you could you could quite literally have it to where you would have the prior troopers, you would have Jiren as a damage, and then Dispo is technical, where you have Goku Black as damage, and then you have Teen Gohan, which, wait a minute, you said purple and yellow. Couldn't that mean Teen Gohan as well? Because he wears the purple gi and the Super Saiyan. Maybe I'm probably overthinking it. But there's a possibility that could happen. And this person isn't responding to the module I sent him. Because for some reason, when somebody asks for a module and you send it to them via DMs, they just assume, like, for some reason it goes into this unknown void. Imagine Super Saiyan Goku Black from the manga. How many playable appearances does Super Saiyan Goku Black have? Because I know every time I see him, he's always in base and Rose. Like even when you look at him in fighters, he's just Rose. He doesn't start from base. I mean, technically he does his intro, but you know it's not playable. I have to hope it's this one right here. Yeah, it's not that. When to buy now? Crit damage cooldown. You know what? You said crit damage and cooldown, right? Alright, let's see. So you said crit damage cooldown. I know I have one. One of them I currently have equipped. I could probably give now one. There's also this one, but I want to cheat him. I want. Put that one in there. Sparking Zero added moves in the manga to Blue Vegeta and Goku Black. Okay, because I know that Fighters also does the same thing with movesets where literally every move they do is literally a move they do either in the manga or in the anime. Because the first video I think I saw that there was Blue Vegeta. How much? Oh dang time, hold on. Not any stats, freaking autocorrect. A price you're comfortable with. Cause look, I'm okay with parting ways with this particular module here. I got other ones that are pretty good. Like, I got ones that are actually stronger. Like this one I could just keep spamming. Why am I ripping one off? Sure. I can do 600. First sale of the day, actually, 600. It only took but like 60 years to sell a module on this thing. Assuming that he actually goes through it and no random network errors occur, and I somehow jinx myself. I'll go real quick. Okay, invite. For a second. All right. Let's hope this guy gets some gold. Okay, all right. Never mind. Welcome back. For this, I probably should have picked Freyna. It would have been faster. Oh, look at that comment. Wow, I can't bother. Wow. Yeah. What is the exclusive game for Boma Toolkit? As a playable character for Boma, yeah. Like an actual fighting yeah, like an actual fighting character with their own actual personal moveset, then maybe. Because, with something like Breakers, it's just like skins and stuff. Like, you don't even have to equip their skills. You see the ones they add another random character in season 6. So who would you put in there, assuming it's a non-fighter? Now watch that again somehow managed to destroy all expectations and put in Oolong in there as a playable character with his own moveset as a damage character. They already made Boma a tank, so... Okay. Alright, this one... Okay, so this one's gonna be a little faster. Last time that run I had to be more precise because I was Viesa. Now I could pick a lazy character like Freyna and just walk right through this thing.
I'll load.
Well, let's see here. Okay. I'm all cut up and check Discord real quick. Okay. And what's supposed to say going to buy? Quit on double crit. Nah, I don't have that. What's his current module right now? Or no? Okay. I see why he's trying to get this one. It'll give him plenty of damage too. I can vouch for it because I played with that particular module earlier. I got 500k. I'm gonna run beast trackings. Okay, see here. I'm in my own. Okay. I got the right module. Which actually reminds me, I need to put the other module on her because it's slightly stronger. Who else could they add for that? Sorry, because look at the comment, now I have to really think about who they're going to add. Because it's always going to be somebody random, especially the helpers. There's always somebody from like original Dragon Ball that you would literally just up and forget about. Probably spike the Devil Man or something. He's gonna be like the hard counter for when your opponent is someone like Kid Buu or Frieza. That's my double quick shield. No, I don't have that. At this point, I'm sensing a pattern because they're asking for the same modules now. And thinking of it now, this particular mode, I actually need to do this mode more anyway. There needs to be a way where you can like spend a lot of this without having to do this mode the entire time, because I have like way more than enough points. Actually, thinking of it now, this is the other module I have. I forgot that I took out the other one, like the double gold and red. So I could actually try to sell that one. Right now. Well, I think I'd rather focus on getting this gold for you first, and then I'll reach you now. look at that comment just a second. Turbo Evolution game. If that counts. Okay. There's some more donkeys that have no announcements. Paying 5K, y'all. See, that can answer his question. I'll do it. Alright, where's now? Pretty sure he's putting this on, actually. Yep. It's gonna make him so much stronger than what he had before. Let me check Discord real quick. I was seeing a couple of notifications popping up in real time. Alright, so now I got 660. So now I can actually comfortably look at the trade chat and actually be able to buy other people's modules that are either unrolled or rolled, rather than just, I don't know, I guess window shopping for a particular phrase. Shape. Is this in the bad module? Wait, hold on. The crit rate's lacking. And he almost fooled me. Actually, where's that glade module at? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Cause looking at the comment again, it's a Dragon Ball Evolution game. Hold on. Dragon Ball Evolution game. Oh God, there is a game for it. What this game is?
Oh man, that was an error.
Ratings: Roblox 78%, backlogged 1.8.5. No, 1.8 out of 5. Wow. It's nearly bad when I scroll down for an extra a second and a half, and one of the things says, "How bad is Dragon Ball Evolution?" To which the AI thing says, is widely considered one of the worst and most insulting adaptations in cinematic history. And that's just harsh. I didn't even know that was a game until you told me that. Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, this looks like a bunch of like unknown YouTubers made this game or something. Look at it. And just I'm looking at the graphics for this game, like PSP. Like Dead or Alive 2, back in the Dreamcast, looks better than this. Like Dead or Alive Dimensions, also on PSP, looks better than that game. Alright. I got enough time for one more wall crasher fight, so for the next 5 minutes I'll probably 5 minutes. Actually, I I can do that mission one more time. The Axiom Plains mission. Because usually the people that show up here are usually in Nesmains. And I might be able to, by doing this, get this particular hammer and ammo. I didn't even know I had that one. But I can try to get the gun module and try to get that guaranteed blueprint. Well, I didn't hear it, Demon, so you're good. You could. I mean, like, if I were you, actually would. Even if it's even if you're on for like a couple of minutes, you can literally put in I think like 4 different codes, and you can get some stuff. Like the codes I actually put in. Shoot. Anyway, I actually put the codes in the PlayStation chat, and I also did it on Discord. I did. How do we all die? It'd be one thing if 1 or 2 of us die, but not the whole group. What the shoot? It's trying to trap me within a trap. Are you serious? No, what that person that just approached me just now, I know it's Esma, but I thought that was Deathstroke for 2 seconds. I gotta do this a little faster. Progress. No, that actually reminds me. I need to actually, I need to do something about the other friend request later. Whether I want to accept it or just up and decline it. Because the only reason why he sent me a friend request is because he saw that I was looting her and her cheeks were out. So I don't know whether I actually 100% accept that. Well,
I'm
all right.
really spooked.
Character was burning and died that one. But I have to do the rest of this in 4 minutes. If not, then I guess we'll crash will live. Right? But I'm not counting letting that happen. But the thing is, technically, I don't even need to do it. Just kind of want to beat him up. Stop fight. I'm not mad because I made a mistake too. Like I throw this thing off. I'm not gonna fault him for it. He probably didn't know. So, so I got the checklist mentality and a Haley module. Alright. So I use that blueprint first and hopefully get the right thing. If it is the right thing, I can make the last of that particular weapon to get the max buffs for it. If not, that's just one more closer to getting a guaranteed, I guess. So it's not 100% lost. It's kind of annoying though. Alright, so I managed to get it. It took forever though.
Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
Alright, now I can... So basically I think I only need, I think like 2 more weapons if... Yeah, I think it's like 2 weapons I think I need to actually have maxed out. One of which I have to keep doing support missions. And either that or what was it, like the void, no, yeah, it's like a void vessel or whatever, which is just annoyingly long. Alright, this will be the last thing I do. Knowing this guy with the team we got, I give him 30 seconds. If that. Yeah, it was a lot faster than 30 seconds. How fast was that? 20 seconds. Still no chance. Alright, so I've done this long enough, so I'll go ahead and call it here. So the next time I do this on the stream will probably be, it will either be Genshin Impact or it'll probably be, probably on the 4 actually, I'm not sure yet. But I guess until then. So then we'll see y'all later.